Oh, I'm so torn. I'm just very confused. I like each and every one of you. You're all special in a different way. But I know I'm going to have to choose just one. But if you could only choose one, which one? Oh, I know. Google search. Google knows everything. Which Tsunami Bar do I choose for my program? Come on, baby, give me an answer. Okay, this always worked when I was a kid. Let's spin the bottle. All right, I've got to pick. Let's try the names in the hat. Oh, come on now. Which one? Which one? All right. You know, I wish there was an easy answer to that. And welcome back to the channel, everybody. The Lowdown. Got more information for you. I know we've hit a lot on the training aspect of the 4 topics that I'm going to cover a lot on this channel. But the training and the exercise and the weightlifting, that's something that I get a lot of questions about. I've been doing it a long time, you know, over 40 some years in the weight room, and I've got a lot of information I can share with you. And this Tsunami Bar technology is right at the top of that list because I get so many questions about it. It's different. It's not the dead weight, the steel bar that I started with and used for the majority of my lifting career and coaching. And this stuff came along and just kind of changed the game. Now we implement this bar, this flexible bar technology in the high schools and the colleges and in professional ranks and a multitude of different sports, from contact, heavy duty sports like football all the way to golf and tennis and the non-contact type of sports. It can help in so many different ways. And I've taken older people like myself and retired NFL players who have been beat up and want to train like they did when they were players. This bar allows them to do it. So not only can this bar and the technology it has save you on the front end of your lifting career, say you start as a teenager and you lift for 30 something, 40 years, and you get the wear and tear and breakdown that the body's gonna have when you work with the steel bar, switch over to the Tsunami. It's gonna save you. It's easier on the body. It's body friendly. It's anatomically friendly, as we like to say. But how do you choose? I know they cost a little bit of money. It's not, you know, specialty bars are expensive, and these are handmade right here in the United States of America. And they're not cheap. So sometimes you have to choose just one. So how do you make that choice? Well, let's just say if you're in a setting to where you have other bars, you have steel bars available and other specialty bars available, I would probably go to the speed bar. This bar is loadable to 90 pounds or 45 on each side. And you work this bar to open up those speed pathways, those type 2X muscle fibers that, as we lift with the old traditional steel way, where the bar's in the hands and we ease it down and we press it up, there's no velocity involved with the bar at all. So this bar, working explosively, and you need to do that. You have to take time in your program to work fast to be able to recruit the maximum amount of muscular tissue available to hit those heavy lifts that you want to hit those maximum speeds that you want to hit as an athlete, and to do the things that you want to do and do them proficiently. The steel bar does work, but this makes everything better. If you want to be the complete total package, you have to work with speed, and then you have to work with heavy weight too. This is the speed outlet. Now you can work speed with a steel bar. Let's say I take the 45-pound steel bar and I put 10 to 25 pounds on it and I rep it real fast. You're going to get a speed effect, but the bar doesn't load. If you've got a 45, 55, 65 pound setup, or maybe a 95 pound setup, outside of gravity, that's pretty much what you get. I can take two 25s or 25 on each side of this bar and move it with speed and get a central nervous system effect of 415 pounds. So which one is better? I'm telling you, this one's better. So if you've got other bars available and you need something to work fast with, work explosively, the speed bar is your ticket. Now, let's say that you got a home gym and you really don't want to invest in 10, a whole bunch of bars. I won't say 10. 10's a lot of bars. Let's say you're looking at 3 bars maximum. Maybe you get a Swiss bar, and you get a Duffalo bar, and you get something else. What can I get? Well, this one right here, the Force bar, would be a great complement. This bar can hold 6 45-pound plates. That's 3 on each side. That's a pretty impressive amount of weight, whether you're bench pressing or squatting or deadlifting. If you're working out at home and you're just an avid lifter, this is a great bar. This one will work. And now if you put some velocity in that, I see a lot of people that put the three plates on each side and they still move it slow. Well, let's try to pull that bar down and push it up and let it load heavily on you and see what you get. All of a sudden that 270 pounds turns into 770 pounds and it's hard to move. So the Force bar, you can get a speed effect with it. If you're up in that range where you bench 250 to 400 pounds, you can get some speed work, some very quality speed work out of this. This one might be a little too light for you. So you take this bar and you implement your speed work, and you can still get some heavy work because it loads so well on the top end. So there's your Force bar. And then you got the Mac Daddy. You got the Max bar. This one holds 12 45-pound plates, 6 on each side. And whether you're deadlifting or squatting or benching or whatever you're doing, 6 45s a side is a pretty good lift. Now I've lifted with and coached lots of people that could handle that weight with ease. I mean, they're strong guys. But again, if you put some speed into the bar, just a little bit of speed, a little bit of bar velocity, that amplifies that static weight into a dynamic weight that's amplified a whole lot more than what you have on the bar, than what the raw weight is. So you can get a real heavy effect. Maybe you want something that you want to work the top end of your lift, and this bar is going to be able to do that and then some. We have a system, a Speed Force Max system, to where you use all 3. Now when I train, and I'm lucky to have 3 of these available to me, so I get to train with them a lot, but I use them all. And I don't even use a steel bar on my regular lifting at all, whether it be bench press, squat, deadlift, power cleans, any of that stuff. I use the Tsunami technology. And I have the steel bar available to me too, but I prefer this because it's anatomically friendly. I'll go back to that. This bar doesn't tear me down, and I can lift just as heavy and get a better result with this technology than I can the other. So how do you pick just one? You kind of have to find that range where you're at, what you need, and then find the bar that will slot in there for you. They're all great. They work well. If you have questions about any of them after you purchase them, I'm always happy to help people out, kind of guide them to the right direction and get them a bar that they can use and really get some good results with. So leave some comments down below if you have questions, and I'll have some links to all this stuff. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like the information that you're getting. That subscription button is right over there. Yeah, you know the one. Go ahead and press that right now. That'll help us out. Build that subscribership up. There you go. Tsunami Bar Technology, Speed Force Max. Which one? They have all got a place in your workout program, but you can dial it down to one to fit a specific need, depending on the facility you're working out of and what you might be lacking in that facility. Be back to you real soon with more content from the Lowdown.